No wrestling Wolverine has ever won more matches in a single season than Kellen Russell. He finished his junior season with a national championship and a perfect 38-0 record.
It's the first time I've ever been undefeated. I never was undefeated in high school or anything like that, so I really wasn't used to that. Going into NCAAs and Big Tens being undefeated, it's just something I've never really had happen to me before. I always had 1 or 2 losses in high school and my previous years in college. So going to NCAAs, I just kind of kept thinking about that everybody's undefeated right now for the postseason. Everybody's 0-0 going to the Big Tens and 0-0 going to the Nationals, and I think that really helped me. And having Coach McFarland and Mike just kind of tell me, you're not defending anything. You've won just as many national titles as the other guys in your weight class, so you just have to go out and wrestle.
On March 19th, Russell became the 15th Michigan wrestler to win an individual NCAA title.
When you're a little kid, you watch the NCAA finals. My dad was a high school coach when I was like 4 and 5 years old, so I was rolling around with him, and we would watch NCAAs every year together. And so just growing up around the atmosphere, so pretty much since I was 4 or 5, I've been dreaming about being an NCAA champ.
But tonight he is only concerned about one person, that's Boris Novichokov of Cal Poly.
Going in, I knew it was going to be a close match. We wrestled before. We both knew each other pretty well, so just trying to wrestle smart the whole time. Up on that stage, just trying to really listen to what my coaches were saying, and I knew I was going to have to create a scramble in order to win.
Kellen's dream nearly became a nightmare when, after a scoreless opening period, he suffered a high ankle sprain and could barely put weight on his right leg. Russell still managed to score an escape point to take the lead.
With about 30 seconds left, and he was trying to shoot in on me. I knew that was going to be my opportunity, and my ankle was bothering me, but I kind of was able to look right through that and get the winning takedown.
Russell's got to focus on execution, try to block the pain in his mind. If you focus on the execution, you're concentrating on the scoring, and that's what he did.
It's not often that you're up on a stage there and wrestling for a national title, and it's really a rare thing. And I could definitely feel it was different out there compared to even my other matches, even though I was wrestling real good guys throughout the tournament. And just being up on the stage, it was something different, and to be wearing the maize and blue up on the stage was awesome.
Russell has taken an entire week off of wrestling to let his ankle heal before he begins preparing for the university games in April.
Right away, you're real excited, you're pumped up there, and then you kind of get off the mat and you're walking around and you're just kind of thinking about it, but it hasn't really hit you yet. And that night when we were walking around and people were coming up to me and saying, congrats, like, big fan watching you in the finals, and coming back here and getting all the texts all night, and walking to class on Monday and people were congratulating me and all that, and it's starting to sink in now finally.
Kellen says he'll use his national championship title as motivation during the offseason to prepare to do it all over again in his senior year. He's already a 2-time All-American and a 3-time Big Ten champion. But one thing's for sure, he won't be concerned about his unbeaten streak next winter.
When you start thinking about that, you kind of obsess and you start wrestling a little bit, not to the best of your ability. So, it would be great to go undefeated again next year, but, I'm just looking to wrestle and get another title.